How's everybody doing today? Another edition, Puppy Pot and Chill. I think this is like number 803. Uh, I've had a couple of my friends say, hey, you haven't done any munch tricks lately. So I'm going to start this one off right away. We're going to do some munch tricks for you guys. Come here, Munch. Sit down. Alright, let me turn this, pull it down. Let's see here. Alright, we got Munch in picture. Don't move. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Stand up. Good boy. Sit. Shake. Good boy. Alright, one more sit and wait here. Alright, hold on. Don't move. Oh, you got an eye booger. Okay. Alright, and one more here. Yeah. Alright, good catch. Alright. See? Munch is still here, and I still can do munch tricks for you every now and then. Boom! Munch tricks. Alright. Let's get into the news, shall we? I got a couple of pages of news. I'm going to try to run through them as fast as I can here. So, let's start. Apparently, maybe, somewhere in some country, some teenagers sued their government for climate change. This is self-entitlement on steroids, or cocaine, however you want to look at it. I mean, damn it, they're suing for climate change now? Man, I want to sue Al Gore. Yeah, I want to sue Al Gore because back in the 80s, he said that the climate change, the way it is, the poles will be melted and mass extinction. Wow, that's a tough word when you're stoned. Mass extinction and widespread death will occur. Other Democrats backed his call. And so I lived accordingly. Because with the end of the world coming, I didn't have to save or anything like that. Take care of myself, or I mean, hell, we're all gonna end soon and die in this big ball of fire. So, I made a lot of money, but I partied it all away. I mean, a lot of money, and I mean, like I said, no sense in saving it. So, just for the world to end, right? So I partied it out. So I want to sue Al Gore for millions and millions of dollars because he lied to me about the polls and the world ending, and I want money for nothing. Just like the kids today do. No, I really don't, but that's what it sounds like. Oh, and I figured it out. This breathing thing, why the criminals, as soon as they get, it seems like as soon as they get hit by the cops, they're like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. They pull the old GF, out, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Well, I figured it out. I've watched like hundreds of these videos of these idiots getting pulled over, arrested, caught in different situations. And here's the deal, man. They never are out of breath when they're arguing with the cop. They're never out of breath when they're resisting the cop. They're never out of breath. They can still breathe when they're fighting with the cop. But as soon as those handcuffs go on, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. So it's the handcuffs that did it. The handcuffs are causing people to suffocate. It's not knees on the backs and the neck. It's handcuffs. As soon as click, 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 as soon as people get locked up, they can't breathe. So we're going to have to figure something else out, you know. We're going to have to figure out a different way of getting these. I got something in my eye. What the fuck? It just flew in there out of nowhere. But anyway, we got to quit handcuffing these criminals, because that is what's strangling these poor criminals, is handcuffs. As soon as handcuffs click on, man, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. We can't keep strangling these criminals in handcuffs. We've got to find a different way of dealing with these criminals. I think we should just shoot them on sight. That would solve a lot of problems. See, I can say that because this is a comedy show. Woman on drugs getting arrested as cops. What about the voices I'm hearing? What about the voices? Well, I got bad news for you, lady. The voices are going to have to go to jail with you. Cops take this woman to the hospital because she says she's hearing voices in a sad bid. Do not go to jail. She gets a breathing treatment, but nothing else. No drugs, no nothing else. They take her to the substation and give her a breathalyzer, and she's like 3 times over the legal limit, massively hammered. But yeah, she goes, you know, she keeps begging. She begs for benzos and just general help, you know, as in, help me, please. You know, in the end, she goes to jail, and the poor voices that she hears have to go to jail with her. Poor voices. They're stuck with her. Dianne Feinstein passes away. This happened a week ago or so, and they took her passing seriously with the filling of her position. You know, they very seriously sat down and found the best person to fill that Dianne Feinstein's position, so that we had somebody in there. We had somebody in her position that would, you know, make good decisions and be able to help the people. And if you believe that, this is a comedy show, y'all. They did not put in the person best suited for the job in that position. No. They crammed in a diversity hire. That is fuck all for the position. You know, they're going to fuck shit up because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. But hey, they're not racist. All right, now look at what they're doing. They're not racist. Look at the diversity hire. Looting continues with flash mob looting now. Get that. Organized looting and rioting. It shows the growth and the criminality of the people in the streets. Portland is gone. 911. Man, if you're in Portland, Oregon, you call 911 and you ain't dying. They tell you to call back when you are dying. San Francisco, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Chicago, Detroit, Seattle, and many other democratically run cities are failing and falling to garbage with no law and order. Like I said, Portland 911 can't help unless you are literally dying. Sometimes it's not even then. I'm dying, and 911 says, well, go to the hospital. Man gets shot and dies after a failed YouTube prank. No charges against the man that shot him in self-defense. This is where FAFO jumps in. Fuck around, find out. Boom! Some idiot was pulling one of those social YouTube pranks where they go up and fuck with somebody, and this dude was having none of it. And they came and pretended like they were stealing from him, and the dude, boom, shoots him. He's in jail from what I understand, but they're not pressing charges. They're going to hold him, then let him go, make sure everything's, you know, his gun is not illegal and he has no priors and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, there's no charges being pressed against him for self-defense against this YouTube moron. So if you are a YouTube prankster, people have had enough of your fucking shit and they're going to start shooting you. It's obvious, it's happening. All right, so here's my suggestion to you. If you're a YouTube prankster, stop that ignorant shit. The people you're pranking don't really like it. They think you're an asshole. And here's the reason why. It's because you're an asshole. People are done with lying politicians, and it's starting to show. Pelosi was evicted, McCarthy fired. Next, they're trying to get out Biden and Harris. I mean, it is happening. Simple as that. Canadians, soon you might have to register all your information if you want to watch a YouTube channel like mine. Well, okay, maybe not mine, but a big YouTube channel like, you know, we're going to say like Shapiro, Tim Pool, Candace Owens, Steven Crowder, you know, just name a few. And here's the deal. They are going to limit what free speech you can listen to. So if you want to listen to, you know, platforms like mine, you're going to have to give up all your information so that they can watch you and make sure that you're not digesting anything that is not what they don't want you to hear. Canada is no longer part of the free world. They're taking away free speech. And if you think it can't happen here in America, it happened up there. It sure as fuck can happen here. They're already censoring us on many platforms. Free speech is not really free speech. I mean, there are consequences to pay with free speech, but now you can't even say it. They just fucking cut you off, deplatform you, cancel you, however you want to say it. That's what they're doing. You don't have the right to say what you want to say anymore. I mean, you kind of do here in America still, but not really. Oh, good hit. I mean, they don't want you to know too much truth or too many facts. I mean, so you don't really know what's going on. In the world, they want to control what you think and what you say and what you listen to. So free speech is gone. Trudeau fucked y'all good. And there's a chance the USA will follow. I mean, fuck me. I hope not. But Trudeau did it. He fucked you good. Watch these fucktards see themselves on the interweb going viral for being a mentally unhinged wackadoo. Do they have any shame? Do they show any embarrassment? Do they act like they have any contrition at all? Are they being held responsible for their actions? Do they still think that they are right, even after cops, lawyers, and the judge tell them they are completely in the wrong, and the video evidence shows 100% that they were acting a fool and deserved every single thing that happened to them, and more due to their actions? Or do you think that they are harassed and victims because of their race or gender bias, and that it's the cops' fault for catching these people and other people for turning them in? It's never their fault. Do you fall in line with that? It's never their fault. It's always somebody else's fault. You know, not responsible for their actions, no consequences for their actions, no impulse control. This is where the younger generations are at right now. And unless we, because I say we because it's up to us, people like me and you, to put a stop to it, we have to say something about it. We have to say, like, you are acting like a fucking self-entitled 3-year-old throwing a brat fit. Quit. Grow up. Gain some impulse control. You need it. This is bullshit. We need to start bringing back what real life is. If we don't, we're going to be stuck in a place we don't want to be. Hillary Clinton publicly says that MAGA supporters need to be deprogrammed. I mean, that's nothing like Hitler. I mean, Woo! And if you want to make America great again, you must be in a dangerous cult. Huh? If you want to make America great again, you are in a dangerous cult. How can making where you live great be dangerous and be cultish? Now, the Democrats who are trying to quash this, they are cultish. If you look how they act, because you don't see Republicans out forming gangs and having flash mob looters. It's not the right, it's the left doing this. The liberals who think they're owed something, even though they've done nothing to earn it. They feel like they deserve more than they are getting. It's like some of the people in these cities that have all these mobs, the flash mobs and stuff, they interviewed a few people and they're like, why do you think this is happening? And almost all of them said, the city's not offering enough resources. In other words, they're not giving us enough free shit. That's what it boils down to. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to earn it. They don't even want to deserve it. They just fucking want it. This is where we're at. This is the big joke of the day. This is where, and it's my fault. People like me let it happen. We didn't say anything. We didn't do anything. And now, ouch, god damn it. Here we are. We're stuck. God, I just fucked up my neck. All right. Here we are. It's our fault. Now it's up to us to fix it. We didn't say anything for too long. Now it's up to us to step up and say something. Time to grow some fucking balls and be men and be strong women again and stop these punks and tell them this is not how you act. This is not what you do. Get them to act right. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Always remember, don't listen to me. This is a comedy show. I smoke a lot of pot. Why would you listen to me? Don't listen to me. But then again, don't listen to anybody on the interweb, on TV, in any program. You really want some TV personality telling you what kind of medicine to take? Or do you really want some professional athlete telling you how you should think? What you should do? What you should take? Really? No. Critical thinking. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to them. But if I said something that you think is intriguing or interesting, by all means, look it up for yourself. You figure out what you think the truth is, because that's all that really matters. And if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share. If you don't want to subscribe, I get it. You don't want a stoner in your lineup. I get it. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed the puppy tricks right in the beginning. I hope I got some news to you. I hope you enjoyed the few jokes I threw in there. And always remember, this is all comedy, because if I say this is all true, they hit me with a bunch of strikes. So this is all comedy bullshit. Anyway, I hope the sun comes up and shines on your ass all day. I hope you win the lottery. I hope your wife comes home, without the boyfriend. And I hope just things go your way in general. I love you guys. Peace. Stay high, bitches.